everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is not for everyone, but if you like crystals and you really enjoy having them in your home or wearing them like I do, then it might be a video that you want to watch. If you're not interested in crystals, then pass along and continue on to my easy and quick recipes and other wellness videos that you might be interested in. So this is a very quick video with very brief descriptions of two of the crystals that I find are the easiest to find and are a good starting point if you're just entering the world of collecting crystals and you want to know a little bit more about them. And it's not just, that they're beautiful to look at, but what else do they do? And if you look back in ancient times, crystals were used all the time for so many different things. I first started learning about crystals when I was in grade 7, long time ago. I had a teacher that would have us meditate in class and was starting to teach us about crystals and the vibration that they release and about us having a vibration. She was amazing and way ahead of her time because we're talking like the 90s when this teacher was teaching us this stuff. So that was my first introduction to crystals, and I always remember that teacher for so many reasons, but she introduced us to things that were kind of life-changing actually. So even if you don't want to believe that crystals have healing power, that's okay. It's fine. If you just want to keep them in your home and you just want to wear them because you think that they're pretty looking, that's good too, because it makes you feel good. And anything that makes you feel good and you have in your home and it brightens up the space and it gives you a sense of happiness, then that's also a great reason to have crystals in your home. Again, this is very brief. I don't want an hour-long video. I just wanted a very quick idea of some of the things that each crystal will do for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I got a lot of requests about some of the crystals that I have that you've seen in some of my other videos. And I do love my crystals and I do believe in crystal healing. So I decided that today's video is going to be about two specific crystals and I'm just going to give you some info on them and why I like to keep them in my home. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Amethyst and Rose Quartz, two of the most easy to find crystals. So I'm going to start with those ones, and they are so beneficial to us in so many ways. So they are very important to keep in your home, to wear. I'm showing you, jewelry right now in this clip. It's because you want to keep it on you for many different reasons, and I'm going to get into that in just a moment. So let's start with amethyst. Now amethyst can be the lightest lilac color, and then it could be this deep purple color as well. It depends on where your amethyst is coming from. And I do go to a crystal wholesaler and I've seen so many different amethysts coming from so many different places, and really honestly they're all beautiful in their own way, and it doesn't really matter what type you find. It depends on what you're drawn to. So why is amethyst important? It's been used for so long in history. And why? Because it's great for emotional healing. It activates the crown chakra. If you believe in chakras, it actually activates your crown chakra. It opens up your intuition. And your third eye, which is your brow chakra, it helps with your throat chakra as well. If you have trouble communicating with people, talking about what is going on in your life, your thoughts are getting jumbled up, you need assistance and you need something to help clear your mind, amethyst is one of those stones you can use. So amethyst is a cleansing stone and it's very protective and has a very high vibration. So when I say protective, if you are going about your day or you're around certain people that make you feel negative or they are emitting negative energy, this is going to protect you. And I feel very strongly about wearing amethyst in my jewelry for this reason. It helps balance me and protect me, and I feel just better wearing it. Throughout history, people have used amethyst as a pain reliever. They also believe that it heals your lungs and your intestines and your brain. So in history, you'll read a lot about things like that. So something I have never tried, but I think it's something that now I'm intrigued about. I have heard this a few times over the years, but I've just never tried it out. But people say that if you place amethyst on a place, that's injured, or you're feeling some pain or discomfort in your body, that it actually decreases that discomfort and pain. So people that have a lot of headaches and, struggle with a lot of migraines swear by it. So definitely something to think about. If anything helps and it's natural, I think that that's definitely another plus. So if you have a positive story behind amethyst, or any crystal for that matter, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions of other crystals that you would like me to talk about, that, perhaps you want me to film, that you've seen in my own home, because I do have quite the collection. And I guess some of you have gone back and looked at some of my videos and noticed that I have some really beautiful pieces. So let's move on to another favorite of many people, and that's rose quartz. I have a lot of rose quartz in the house, and I have larger pieces, smaller pieces, ones that have been tumbled, and other ones that are just the rough, raw rose quartz. So it has been said that it's good for peace and love, purifies your body, opens up your heart. It helps us when we're struggling with forgiveness. And it also is really good for grief. If you're going through a really hard time and you've had a loss, it's a good idea to keep a piece of rose quartz with you, a small piece. You can put it in your pocket or, in your jacket, and just, hold it from time to time, and it will definitely help you. So it's definitely a stone to turn to if you have any trauma or any crisis is going on in your life as well. Or if you're just struggling to forgive somebody in your life and you're trying to come to terms with that, by holding the rose quartz, it's going to open up your heart chakra, and you're going to be better able to deal with what's going on and perhaps overcome how you're feeling and go on into the forgiveness stage. So just like food that affects us, crystals affect us as well. So all that energy affects our whole system. It affects us physically, mentally, emotionally, and our spiritual self as well. Crystals have been used since ancient times. They were used for healing, for ritual, and for magic practices. So when you do have any type of crystal, it is good to cleanse your crystals and clear that vibration and energy every once in a while. So of all the ways of clearing crystals, and there are many, if you want to Google it, you can see there are many ways and everyone has their way of doing it. I prefer to use selenite. That is the easiest for me, or moonlight. Having a flat piece of selenite would be perfect because you could just place your crystal on top of it. But even if it's near it or touching it, it's still going to do the job. So whatever you can find at any local shop or whatever you can order in would be fine. So selenite is typically used to cleanse the body and your mind and spirit, and you're cleansing all that negativity out. It is a fantastic way of clearing all of the energy from all of your crystals, and don't forget your jewelry too. Jewelry definitely has to be cleansed. So if you're using selenite, 2 to 4 hours should be sufficient. And if you're going to use moonlight and you're going to put it in direct moonlight, maybe on your windowsill, I would do that overnight. Selenite is extremely powerful. It has a very high vibration, and people love it because it's also good for luck and, of course, protection. Crystals absorb and they transfer the energy. So it is very important to cleanse that crystal every once in a while. Now for jewelry, I would say cleanse it every day. You can just place your jewelry right on your selenite and it will cleanse it. And if it's for crystals that you're using in your home, maybe once a month would be sufficient. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video.